All right, y'all, it's Monday. It's time to help the people. So we're going to do something different today. I'm not going to tackle one subject like I normally do, but instead today, I'm going to cover a multitude of things. So I've noticed there's just a lot of little common courtesies that people seem to just not be aware of. They're uncommon courtesies, in fact. So I'm just about to blow through some of them. I'll warn you right now, there's no rhyme, reason, categorization, or organization to this list. I'm just going to give them to you as they came to me. Follow me the best way you can. Let's get into it. If somebody's holding the door for you and you're not exactly right behind them, the least you can do is a little fake run to let them know, I appreciate you holding the door and I'm not dragging my feet. When you arrive at that door that's been held open for you, you say thank you. I don't care if it is a man and that's what he's supposed to do. He's not required to. He's not Benson or Mr. Belvedere. You say thank you. If you're in an elevator and you see a person running for that elevator, don't let the door close on them. Don't be that person. Stick your foot out there, hold the button, do something. If somebody within earshot of you sneezes, say bless you, don't be rude. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what that do. It doesn't change the sneeze and won't stop them from sneezing again, but say it. Do not dine in at a restaurant if you know you do not have a tip for the person that will be your waiter. You might disagree with that, but I don't care because I know I'm right about it. Get a carry-out if you don't have a tip, but the minute you sit down and have somebody running back and forth for you, you owe them a tip. You walk into a room and there are people in that room. You say hello. We in here already. We're settled and established in this space. You're the newcomer. You say hi. By the same token, if you're in a room already and somebody else walks in, you can say hi too. If somebody brings you along as their plus one to an event or a gathering, you need to make it your business to make sure that your friend introduces you to the host. Especially if the gathering is happening in this person's house. If your friend don't introduce you, you go and introduce yourself. Make sure the host sees you and is aware of your presence. Also, don't bring a plus one to anybody's event without the permission of the host. Don't send anybody's significant other a friend request on social media without being introduced first. And God knows some of y'all got that real bad. As soon as somebody get a little boo, and God forbid they tag them in it, here you go sending a friend request. Not only is it bad manners, it's creepy and you should stay pending forever. In traffic, if somebody lets you over, throw your little dirty hand up in the rearview mirror like this. That means thank you, because they didn't have to let you over. They could be like me. I'll act like I don't see you. On the subject of traffic, don't get in the third lane driving slow. If you have a cruise in your spirit, you stay in the first two lanes. Leave the third lane for those of us that got to be somewhere. If you're not black, don't say the N-word, period. Now, that might seem like a common courtesy for us, but it's really for you. I'm trying to save you a potential beatdown. If somebody's taking you out to eat, meaning they're paying for your meal, you don't proceed to order up everything on the menu, even if they do tell you, go and get what you want. Now, if you're at this restaurant and you do want everything on the menu, you let this person know, hey, I appreciate your offer, but I'm about to get my life in here today. You can pay for me next time. Don't stare at people while they're eating. Don't stare at people, period, unless they're doing something stare-worthy. If somebody's eating, it may not be the best idea to try and hug them or kiss them or strike up a conversation. You want to talk to me while I'm eating, go to the other side of the table and have a seat. Don't breathe on my food. If somebody's eating something that you don't personally find appetizing, you don't make remarks about it. Ugh, that look nasty. Ugh, you eat that? Clearly they eat that. Stupid, so shut up. When you leave out of a store, put the shopping cart back. If you can walk your heels hanging over your flip-flops to your car, you can walk a few steps further to the cart area. If you are meeting up with punctual people, you need to be punctual too. If you're meeting up with people and you're going to be late, a text or a phone call is plenty. If somebody invites you over for dinner, ask what you can bring. Now, they may say nothing, and you probably have your fingers crossed hoping they say nothing, but at least you did your part by asking. When you borrow money from somebody, pay it back when you say you would. If you're going to be a little late, communication is everything. As you know, we'll tell everybody, such and such don't pay back, don't give her nothing. When you borrow anything, be as quick as possible about giving it back. The longer you hang on to it, you're more prone to break it or lose it. Friendships end over stuff like this. Give people their stuff back. So I'm going to stop right here because I'm tired of talking. But my list is actually a lot longer, so we'll just make it a part 2 for next week. In the meantime, take what I've said so far, think on it, and govern yourselves accordingly. And just know that common sense and common courtesy go hand in hand. So if you lack one, you probably lack the other.